What's the deal, y'all? Look, we got another video for today, man. We got the Player Pathway Episode 1, Be Uncommon. Follow Louis Rees-Zammit and the class of 2024 in their IPP, the International Player Pathway Journey from NFL UK. Look, this is a whole series, bro. They got 9 episodes. Last episode dropped a week ago. But if you guys want to see me react to this whole series, hit that like button for me. Just let me know by hitting the like button that you guys want to see me react to this. We're going to do episode 1, which is kind of like an intro. It's only 4 minutes. So let's get straight into it, man. But the International Player Pathway helps other players from other countries find their way into the NFL through various training camps, meeting with teams, etc., etc. Also, we almost had 100K. We trying to close out on 100K this year in subscribers. So also, again, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. Episode 1, Be Uncommon.
Terms of breaking news, it concerns Wales wing Louis Rees-Zammit. He's been released by his club Gloucester with immediate effect so he can pursue...
Ooh, give me that!
...dream of a career in American football.
You know, my dad played American football growing up in Europe, and, you know, it's been a dream of mine. It's probably the biggest decision I've ever made.
Louis Rees-Zammit is heading to the USA to adapt his skills to the NFL. We sent a crew to film his journey over the next 10 weeks. Spoiler alert, he made the NFL if you didn't know already.
I think the first thought of being in the NFL was when I was a young boy, but I knew that I'd had to play rugby for a long time before that. Played for Gloucester since I was 16 years old. Without them, I wouldn't have done anything in rugby. I've played for my country. I've gone to a World Cup. I've played for the Lions. You know, I'm very grateful for that, and just allowing me this opportunity to come to the IPP programme and try and live my dream. I think the theme Uncommon that we've been using this year is very motivating for all of us because, you know, we're all from different places in the world. We've never played.
Hey, Christian Wade. I was going to say Christian Wade also was a rugby player who... 65-yard rushing touchdown, bro. I think that was one of his first game. I think that was his first game in the NFL. Like his debut, and he did a 65-yard rushing touchdown, which is crazy. Congrats.
Played American football before. We're all different builds. You got players that are massive, offensive, defensive linemen. You got pacey guys like myself and Praise. You know, we all push each other. We're all accountable for each other, and at the end of the day, all of us want to play in the NFL. And if we can help one of the boys do that, then that's going to be extra special.
The group of players that we have here, we believe reflect the kind of guys that if they just happen to have been born in America, they'd be playing in the NFL, or at the very least, they'd be playing a very high level of football or have the option to. The fact that they were just born in another country means that they never had that option available to them.
Facts.
It's 10 weeks.
Okay, good catch.
Trying to replicate an NFL training camp schedule, the kind of routine they're going to have to build once they're in an NFL club.
I like that.
I like that. The kind of routine they're going to have to build once.
He just got to cut a little bit sharper right there. He got to cut a little bit sharper right there, but it's good though. He got the catch. That's what counts.
It's on-field practices, film review, learning the game in a classroom setting. It's lifting weights, it's running, it's going to team meetings, it's being on time, it's being early for all of those things. I'm a huge believer that you can't go through this process alone. I think this camp and this program we need to build in a way where they have to lean on each other. I think iron sharpens iron. It's a cliche that's used all the time, especially in the league. See ya. What's new and different about Lewis's situation is that he's 22 years old and he has a sport at his feet. He can do whatever he wants in the rugby world, and he's choosing to be here. And I think the message that sends to the world, and the message that we want to send to the world here, is that the IPP can and should be a destination for the world's best athletes. And Lewis is certainly one of them. One side, you've got all these skills that he's going to have to learn from scratch that are new and different. He can catch a ball, he's been catching a ball his entire life, but how does he catch this ball and in what way? Those kind of things we have to tweak and work with him all the time. But as much as possible, we need to make sure that he's not unlearning any of the things that have made him exceptional up to this point in the sport that he's been playing. As soon as he gets that ball in his hands, we want to teach him how to run the route, how to take the hand off, how to get the ball. But once he's got the ball, I want him to be Louis Rees-Zammit. I want him to be Wales winger, Gloucester winger, one of the best rugby players in the world, one of the fastest try scorers in world rugby.
I think the hardest challenge is probably
learn
my
out.
body's obviously not used to.
I love seeing this, bro, because me playing football, it's like, you know what I'm saying? These are all things I learned when I was real young, like the fact get the ball tucked like immediately. If you on the right side of the field, you got to tuck right hand. You on the left side of the field, tuck left hand. You got wherever you got most defenders come, you got to go opposite hand to protect the ball. Just a little cover, double cover when you're about to get tackled. Just different little things like that. That is like interesting to see them learning that, you know, coming from a different sport.
Running full pace and then trying to, you know, stop
On a
immediately.
dime. Yeah.
And I can definitely feel that in my legs at the minute, but you know, day by day, I'm slowly getting used to it, and you know, my body will adapt, and that'll get smoother and smoother. I mean, all the coaches really care about us, and they really want this dream of ours to be a reality. They're doing everything they can to make this happen, and to us now to push ourselves as hard as we can on the field, off the field.
We spend a lot of time talking about the kind of athletes we want on this program, but what always translates is that combination of skill and athleticism and character. Lewis is exactly the type of person we want to have here in our building. The word that we're using with this class particularly a lot is uncommon. We're asking these guys to be uncommon in their approach. We don't want them to just go there and try and be like every other American player on the roster, because they're not. We want them to want to be that outsider, to embrace that image of the outsider and say, you know what, I do stand out, but I'm going to continue to stand out for the rest of my career, and as long as I'm playing this game, call it the underdog, call it whatever you want. These guys are different, and we're glad they're different. We want to be different. Everything that we do on this program is different.
Yeah, yo, I'm excited for this series, man. Y'all let me know how you feel about it. Definitely hit that like button if you guys want me to get to the rest of them. I'll do one. I got to catch up, too, a little bit, so I'll probably do one every other day. Maybe every day, just depends. But let me know if you guys want to see it by hitting the like button for me. IPP, Be Uncommon, episode 1. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Remember to keep it real. Real is rare. Real always reaches everyone. Next time. Peace.